Pay attention, you bastards.
Bishop Marvin Winans. You should be ashamed of yourself, big dog. You should be ashamed of yourself. Listen, for those of you who have not seen this, before I go in, check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think about it. Before I go in.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of Perfecting Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participate.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Now listen. I've made multiple videos about this same thing. It's why I love worship, right? I love praise. I think that you should praise God every chance you get. I think that you should worship God every chance you get. But I do think there's always these pastors that put people on these guilt trips, and it's mostly in our community. They put people on these guilt trips for not giving, right? For not giving a certain amount. Now I understand, I seen a video that came out. There was context to the video, and he was saying, oh, I told everybody that if they're gonna give this amount, then you get in this line, that amount you get in this line. Now, I seen that. So, for those of you who are about to comment under this video and say, oh, well, what about this? Shut up. It don't even matter. This is what I'm getting at. It's mostly in our community, the black community. We put our community on this guilt trip. Whether they have it to give, whether they don't have it to give. We have this guilt trip thing. I've been to a lot of black churches. I grew up in a black church. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all churches are bad. I'm not saying all pastors are bad. I want to be clear. Because people like to get in the comments and, oh, well, you know, the devil. Shut up. We don't care about. Shut up. Listen. We talking to the pastors that do this, that go and make it seem like, oh, well, you're going to hell if you don't do this. God ain't gonna bless you if you don't give to this church and give this amount. We know that's a thing. And if you're not in the black community, maybe you have not seen this to this extent. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you don't understand the frustration. Right? I don't know how it is at the Hispanic churches like that. I've been to a Hispanic church, but you know, I didn't know. I was a kid. I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that type of pressure passing the plate around. I've been to a mosque. You know what I'm saying? With my Muslim people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel the pressure there. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a Caucasian church. I didn't feel the pressure there. So my thing is this. I feel like it's in our community where we do this a lot. And I feel like it has to stop. It has to. Because you drive your people away. You do. You drive your people away because you put it on them like, oh, well, you have to give. If you don't give, it ain't right. And most pastors always say this. I've had conversations with pastors. Hey, bro, what's up with the whole offering thing? Like, why is that a thing? Oh, well, they got to help the church and this and then have a donation pot. You ain't got to pass it around. If y'all want to donate, boom, here. But I feel like it's the pastor's job. If you wanted to start a church, that's just like saying me buying a piece of property and me telling the rentee, oh, well, if you want, you know what I'm saying, you got to do it if that's what you want, that's what you want. You got to pay for it. No, bro. You wanted to do this thing. You wanted to start this. So you should take your money and make sure that it's good for your people. That's my opinion. And again, I've went back and forth with friends about this. Oh, well, no, well, how the pastor gonna eat? He gonna have a career or a job. That's what he's gonna do. Well, that's how pastors make money. Well, if they don't do that, it's only in our it's not other communities. It's not. It's not. Like I said, I've been to other churches. It's not the same. So my thing is that we always do that to our people. We always do that. We always put this guilt trip on. Oh, well, yeah, we'll give you, and you see people, especially older people, that'll give they last. Just because pastor said, oh, well, you should give. They thinking, yeah, my water off, but I should give this money. Oh, yeah, I ain't got no gas in my car, but if I get this money, God gonna bless me. Listen, you should help for sure. You should give. You should. But my thing is the whole guilt trip thing. That's just what it is. And when you a kid and you coming up in a church, your parents or whoever in the church will be like, well, no, that's just what you're supposed to do. Then you get older and you're like, wait a minute. Nah. But there's still people that believe that. Because again, I done had this back and forth with grown ass people. That's like, no, I don't see nothing wrong with giving. In the Bible, it said I'm not saying don't tithe. That's what I don't like when I'm going back and forth and I'm having an opinion on certain things and people get to, oh, well, no, listen. You should give even outside of what it said in the Bible. That's something that you should just have in your heart. I should help if I can. What goes around comes around. If you got it, give. Help people. You can't get nowhere without helping nobody. You can't get nowhere without saying, hey, well, I'm going to lift somebody else up. You're supposed to do that. That's what you should want to do. But when I see these pastors that get on stage and tell people, oh, you give 1,000. Okay, this group giving thousands. If you part of this group and you giving thousands, then you get over here. If you giving 200, you get over it. Why do you got to do all of that? What difference is that gonna make? Nothing. What that's doing is making the person that can't give or don't want to give, making them feel some type of way. Making them feel less than because they're not giving. Then you got the other people that are giving that feel that they should give on this side, and they like, oh well, see, I'm gonna give my 500, I'm gonna give my 1,000, I'm gonna give my 2,000. Knowing that you got a son that need help, you got a daughter that need help, you got grandkids that need help, you got people in the community that you could buy food for and do that directly and need help. You got people in your church that you can give to directly that need the help. So to me, like I said, when I see pastors doing this, I just don't respect it. And it's been going on for so long that it's a norm in our community. It's a norm. You're supposed to do that. No, you're supposed to help your people. That's what you're supposed to do. All of that. Oh, well, no, you're supposed to give 10% of your. Shut up. Help people get ahead. Right? Help people get ahead. When you get something, help somebody. Lift somebody else up. Show them how you got there. Don't be the person that makes the money and says, I ain't going to help. I ain't going to assist. I got my money. I don't need to. That's whack. You know what I'm saying? But don't feel like you have to give your last. And don't feel like if you're not giving a certain amount, you less than. Because a lot of these pastors that I've done these videos on, this being the third one, it's like they all will, I've seen them preach. Oh, well, you know, God wants you to give, and this God's money. It's not your money, it's God's money. If it's God's money, let them do what they want to do with the money. If it's God's money, it's not your money. Let them do what God's telling them to do, not what God's telling you to tell them to do. You ain't nobody. That be my point. You know what I'm saying? But again, in our community, the pastor is and again, this ain't here. I'm not here to bash pastors. I'm not here to say that pastors ain't good pastors. I'm not here to say that it ain't great people in the church. Because again, this message gets misconstrued. So for those of you who can sit here and watch this video and say, well, no, he don't know. See, he got to go to church and he got to read the Bible because what the Bible says. Shut up. I be seeing the comments. Listen, give what you can. Whether you're giving to your pastor or whether you're giving to the person directly, whether you're giving to a homeless person, whatever it is, give what you can. That don't mean don't pay your light bill. Don't mean don't pay your phone bill. I mean don't set some money aside for your family. People will be giving and don't got no backbone in their family. Don't own no property, no investments. But well, I gotta give $1,000 to the pat. But it's only in our community. So again, help where you can help. Always. Give where you can give. Always. But be wise and stop letting these pastors push you in, you know what I'm saying, make you feel bad about the fact that you can't give 500, you can't give 1,000, you can't get this. Because that's what's happening. It has been happening. We just got cameras now. People just are putting it on social media now. That's all I'm saying. As always, man, I appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to catch you on the next one.